Hello, everybody. Hope that you are all doing well. Today, we are going to talk about singular and plural nouns formulas. This course is offered by NowLab. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. What are nouns? A noun is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea. Examples: teacher, school, pen, love, peace, and so on. So, a noun names a person, place, thing, or idea. And remember, today we are talking about singular and plural nouns. Singular, when we talk about singular means one. Example, apple, one apple. Plural means more than one. For example, apples, two apples, or more than one apples. For example, we have quick examples here: one book, two books, one cow, three cows, one baby, many babies, and so on. Now, how to make plural nouns? Formula number 1, or A, you add S at the end of the word, because on most nouns, we add an S at the end of the singular noun. For example, boy, you add an S and you say boys. Girl, add an S and you say girls, and so on. We have more examples here. Formula 2, or B, you have to add ES, but for nouns which are ending in S, if your singular noun ends with S, X, Z, CH, SH, you just have to add ES. This is a formula. For example, bus, because it ends with S, we say buses. One bus, two buses. Box, boxes. Quiz, quizzes. Church, churches. Dish, dishes. You see, we are adding ES because our singular nouns are ending in SXZ, CH, and SH. C formula. You have to change Y to IES. So, if a noun ends in a consonant plus Y, change Y to I and add ES. For example, baby. This noun ends with Y. So, you have to change this Y into I and then you add ES. One baby, two babies. Story, stories. Country, countries. Series, series. If a noun ends in a vowel plus Y, just add an S. So boy, don't say you will remove Y on boy and you put I then ES. No, you just add an S. Why? Because this consonant Y is preceded by a vowel. Only we change Y into I and add ES when the consonant Y is preceded by a consonant but not by a vowel. D formula. Nouns ending in F or FE, what we do, we change F or FE to V and add ES. For example, leaf, it ends in F and then we say leaves because we change F and we put V, then we add ES, leaves. Wife, wives. Knife, knives. Shelf, shelves. But we also have some exceptions, such as like roof. Don't say roofs, but we say roofs. We just add an S. It is an exception. Chief, don't say chiefs, but we say chiefs. E formula. Irregular plurals. We also have these nouns, singular nouns, or that do not change. So we call these ones irregular plurals. Some nouns change completely. Yeah, we are talking about the ones that change completely and they do not follow any formula. Yep, they are irregular. So irregular means they do not change, they do not follow any rule, any formula. For example, man, instead of saying mans, we just say men. Woman, women. Child, children. Tooth, teeth. Food, feed. Mouse, mice, and so on. F formula. So some nouns do not change at all. We don't change. They are singular noun, but they do not change. In singular, they are just the same. In plural, they are just the same. For example, sheep, one sheep, two sheep, one deer, two deer, one fish, two fish, one aircraft, two aircraft. You see, do not add an s, or this word really indeed do not change. Do not change. They keep their singularity. G formula. We have some compound words. These compound nouns are made of two or more words. Yeah, so plural nouns depend on the main word. So the formula number one about these compound nouns or compound words, you have to add an s to the main word. For example, brother-in-law, don't say brother-in-laws, but you have to check what is the main word. The main word here, it is brother. So you just add an s on brother. And here we say brothers-in-law, mother-in-law, mothers-in-law, and so on. On the main word, we add an s. Formula number two, you have to add an s at the end if the last word is the main word. For example, toothbrush. So the main word in this toothbrush is not tooth, but it is brush. Because it is brush, we add an s on brush, and then we will say toothbrushes. Schoolboy, schoolboys. Bedroom, bedrooms. Notebook, notebooks. H, some nouns with two meanings. You know, some nouns change plural nouns depending on usage. For example, cloth, we say clothes referring to materials, or clothes referring to garments. Here, clothes, we have added only s, and clothes, we have added es, referring to garments, s referring to materials. Quick tips for plurals. Always look for the main word in a compound noun. You have to ask yourself, what is the main word in this compound noun? Number two, remember that some words do not change in plural form. They don't change at all. 3. Watch out for spelling changes with y, f, and fe endings. 4. Learn irregular plurals by heart. They do not follow rules. So these irregular plurals, you have to learn them by heart. You have to make sure that you memorize them because they do not follow any rules. So please, thank you so much for watching this video, this lesson. Remember to subscribe for more videos like this.